I'm Greg Ogilvie. I'm an oncologist and an internist here at California Veterinary Specialist Angel Care Cancer Center. So cancer is a disease of all species, all the way from insects all the way to human beings. It's where a normal cell becomes genetically unstable and then starts growing uncontrollably. And different types of cancer occur, some that are locally invasive and others that tend to spread to other parts of the body. It's a challenge to wellness and health, and it's a scourge of all species. For most animals or people that get diagnosed with cancer, the cause of that cancer isn't known. But we do know that genetics makes a big difference. For example, many purebred species, dogs and cats, have a higher incidence of cancer than strays or crossbred animals. And it's because the genetic abnormalities are concentrated in those breeds. 56.6% of golden retrievers die of cancer. A greater percentage of flat-coated retrievers and Bernese Mountain Dogs die of cancer. So cancer is the #1 natural cause of death in dogs and in cats in the industrialized world. But it's also the most curable of all chronic diseases. And just as important, it is the most preventable of all chronic diseases. Prevention is a key part. I want my job to be eliminated. I want us not to have cancer in animals of any species, and including in people. I'm a professor at the University of California, San Diego at Moore's Cancer Center, and we deal with the same things there as we do here. But prevention of cancer is crucial. We can't do a lot about the genetics that we're born with, but we can modify the expression of the genes that we have through nutrition. So it's called nutrigenomics. So having a diet that is low in inflammatory nutrients and that also is low in simple carbohydrates is very, very important. Second of all, eliminating environmental challenges to our body, everything from pollution in the air to pollution in the water. Unfortunately, because of our polluted waters, the fish that we eat are concentrated with heavy metals and organophosphates. So we must select appropriate nutrition to be able to ensure that we're not challenging our body with environmental toxins. So genetics, nutrition, and environment. And getting back on genetics, select an outbred dog or cat, find one in a humane society or a shelter that wouldn't have a home without you, and not only will you find someone that will love you to the end of their breath, but also one that has a lower risk of diseases. Feed them appropriately and eliminate environmental toxins. Yeah, nutrition should begin with the very first moment that you bring an animal, a pet into your home, because that is a lifelong journey for us all, right? Because we need to consume nutrients that have minimal amounts of simple carbohydrates, so sugars. Second of all, we need to have good quality protein, not the quantity, but the quality of the protein is very, very important. Thirdly, we need to eliminate red meats and red meat fats. So that's extremely important. It's also important to realize that excessive amounts, what we call pharmacologic amounts of vitamins, can be harmful to us. That getting our nutrition, including vitamins, from natural sources such as fruits and vegetables and so forth, can be very helpful, whereas the pill forms may not be as beneficial to us as we once thought. It's interesting that it's called Fitness Unleashed. So whatever you do for your pet, you do for yourself. We know that having regular exercise is good for our pet, right? But there has to be somebody to take that pet for that exercise, and that result is usually us, right? But we need that same exercise. And we know that regular exercise improves mental attitude, and mental attitude is important for inner wellness. The second thing is it reduces blood sugar levels and therefore reduces diabetes. It reduces obesity, which is the #1 challenge that we have among human beings and unfortunately our pets. So that diabetic state, that obese state, that pro-inflammatory state by eating red meats makes us unwell, makes our pets unwell, and increases the risk of cancer. So Fitness Unleashed, whatever you do for your pet, you're going to do for yourself.